White House release published Tuesday, October 28, 2025. United States-Japan Framework for Securing the Supply of Critical Minerals and Rare Earths through Mining and Processing. The United States and Japan have announced a new framework to secure the supply of critical minerals and rare earths. These materials are essential for advanced technologies and domestic industries in both countries. The agreement aims to support the supply of raw and processed critical minerals through economic policy tools and coordinated investment. Both countries will work together to develop diversified and fair markets for these minerals. The goal is to achieve resilient and secure supply chains, including mining, separation, and processing. The framework builds on existing operations and new capacity in both nations. The United States and Japan recognize ongoing projects by companies in both countries to establish secure supply chains. They welcome continued progress in these efforts. The framework will remain in effect as long as both parties cooperate in good faith. Key actions include intensifying cooperation to accelerate secure supply, using financial support mechanisms, trade measures, and stockpiling systems. The two countries will promote dialogue among companies to diversify supply chains. They plan to mobilize government and private sector support for mining and processing projects. The United States and Japan will jointly identify projects to address gaps in supply chains, including products like permanent magnets, batteries, catalysts, and optical materials. Within 6 months, they intend to provide financial support for selected projects that deliver end products to buyers in both countries. A bilateral mining, minerals, and metals investment ministerial will be convened within 180 days to identify investment priorities. Both countries are taking steps to streamline permitting processes for mining and processing activities. They will address unfair trade practices and work to establish high-standard marketplaces that reflect the real costs of responsible extraction and trade. The framework also includes commitments to invest in recycling technologies and manage scrap to support supply chain diversification. The United States and Japan will work with international partners as needed to ensure supply chain security. They will cooperate on geological mapping to support diversified supply chains. A U.S.-Japan Critical Minerals Supply Security Rapid Response Group will be established to identify priority minerals and supply vulnerabilities. The group will develop a coordinated plan to accelerate delivery of processed minerals under this framework. Both countries intend to consider a complementary stockpiling arrangement using their existing national systems. President Biden and Prime Minister Kishida reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening the supply chain for critical minerals and rare earth elements. Both leaders recognize the importance of these materials for clean energy, advanced manufacturing, and national security. The United States and Japan will work together to promote responsible mining and processing practices. They will also support research and development for new technologies that reduce environmental impact. The framework encourages cooperation with other partners to ensure a stable and secure supply of these resources. Both countries will share best practices and information to improve transparency in the supply chain. The leaders agree to hold regular meetings to review progress and address emerging challenges. This partnership aims to create new opportunities for workers and businesses in both nations. Thanks for listening. The full source material for this summary is in the description below.